Alright, here's another little update. Been a little while. Been out driving the truck around, working out all the little bugs and everything. And so far so good. I got some issues with the front end I gotta deal with. First off, I just gotta say, when I took the truck out, driving it around, I noticed my Speed Hut GPS speedometer in the dash would not work. It was not powering up, would not catch the satellite signal, so I called Speed Hut and talked to them, and they had me immediately send it back to them, and they sent it back to me. I think it was only a week turnaround there and back. They put all new updated guts in it and sent me a whole new package with new antenna, and it's like a brand new gauge again. Love these guys. If you never checked out Speed Hut, made in America, lifetime warranty on their stuff, man, you got to give them a try, because these guys are just awesome. So I just got to I can finally throw the dash back together, get that gauge back in there, wrap up the interior with all the lights and everything. I also picked up a AEM wideband. I'm going to throw that in there as well, just so I can monitor it, because I was having some surging and stalling issues with the Speed Density 5-liter setup in here. Looks like maybe with the Explorer intake, bigger throttle body, with the stock 87 Mustang Speed Density computer, it was having a little issue coping with the additional airflow. So I ended up putting a adjustable Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator on it, bumped up the fuel pressure from stock 39 to 41, 42 pounds. Actually had another gauge just laying around, so I threw that on there too, just make it easier. It's on there, and now the truck runs great. It runs better than it has so far, so happy with that. Also, I got the winch, Smitty built the X2O waterproof winch on there. Bought a generic winch plate mount from Summit Racing. It's like a 36-inch wide. Chopped it up a little bit, made some new mounting tabs, the front, 2 on the bottom of the frame rail. For that, had to cut out the stone guard on the body there to clear the winch, but it's tucked in tight and as high as it'll go, so I like it. I've already used it a couple times, actually, pulling some wood off a trailer and rescuing my neighbor's stuck tractor. Bumper here is just sitting on here. Bumper off another project truck that I had. This bumper's been on about 4 different vehicles of mine. Chopped it up, and I got some new, hopefully finish them tomorrow, some mounting brackets to bolt to the frame. And then I got a stick of tubing here, and borrowed my buddy's JD2 bender. We're gonna tape would indicate how I'm gonna finish off the bottom half of the bumper, and may even incorporate some kind of skid plate off the bottom of that, protect the bottom there. But that's how the bumper is going to look on there. I think it'll go nicely with the James Duff rear, the tubular design, so it'll be tilted up a little bit more than that. So, but that's where we're at there. As far as the front end on the truck, I do have new radius arm bushings. It currently has 4 degree in it, and I'm going to put 2 degree in it because it actually turns out my caster is too far. The ball joint is tipped too far back, so I can actually roll the axle forward to bring the pinion angle up, so I can get a dry shaft in it, and that should take care of some of the wandering steering that it has now. You hit some bumps, and she wants to kind of dart around, and you got to collect it up a little bit here. So that should fix my steering geometry. Put the caster back at 4 degrees. It's right around 6 or 7 right now, which is about the max you want. So I'm gonna fix that, turn the pinion up. I get a dry shaft in it then, and I also picked up a full width F-150 Dana 44. Please don't mind the oil. I forgot I never checked it for oil, and when I sat it down, it leaked everywhere. But anyway, she has the full disc brake setup on it. So I think I'm going to rob the knuckles off this axle, put on the early Bronco 44, so I'll have the upgraded disc brakes, the different spindles that have the bigger hole in it. So I have a set of RCV axle shafts here in another truck that I'm going to rob from that truck, put these stock shafts in that truck, and then I talked to Mosier Engineering. They're going to basically cut down the shaft that's on this side, since this is the only difference between an early Bronco axle and a full width, is the additional 6 inches of width over here. So we're going to chop 6 inches off the axle shaft and re-spline the RCV, so I will have pretty much bomb-proof shafts in the front of this truck with disc brakes, with an Aussie locker, and I have new some more steering stuff coming from Rough Stuff, since I'll have to build a longer link for the tie rods. So that's all on the way as well. So that's where we're at. I'm thinking in a couple weeks the truck will be actually 4-wheel drive with everything working, and we will plan a little test trip up to our local off-roading park, Bundy Hill Off-Road in Jerome, Michigan. We will take it up there and see how she performs. So that's where we're at currently on the 15th of June. So moving right along.